Hello, hello. Yahoo. It is I, your favorite leafy boy, Avery, and welcome to another library. We are back again with honkaistarrail. Thank you, Gallagher. And as you can see, we are currently on the Feldspar. Radiant Feldspar, I think is the name of the place. I'm gonna do like one thing, two thing, a few things quickly because this is the first time I'm logging in for today, so I don't want to miss anything. If we do this one, yes, we did this. We didn't do the trial runs yet. However, we still have a few days to go, so I will be doing that off stream, I think. Oh, yeah, I did not talk about this before, but you know how we. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. You know how we build our team here with Kester's, My Day, and Kubi? Well, this team, one, enable. Let me show them off a little bit because we did some more building, and My Day has almost, well, most of his relevant traces maxed out. Um, these are not too necessary for him to work, but his skill and his ultimate is maxed out, and most of his yes, Ika. I I assume you mean Ika. Yes, Ika is very beautiful, very fun, very cute. He's the reason you got Hyacinth. That's nice. That's very cute. Okay, so yeah, we have most of his ascension abilities or thingies maxed out. Next up is Kesteris. We do have some work still to do with her, but we are doing way better. What I wanted to show you was Kesteris has a pretty nice crit rate to crit damage ratio and quite a lot of health. Why isn't basic attack maxed? Do you mean Kesteris or do you mean My Day? I don't know which one you mean, but I'm still working on the characters. But yeah, I've been farming a lot. She needs a better light cone, but yeah, this is what she has for right now. But I'm really happy with her stat lines, and also My Day. My Day is basically really good. Both. You mean both? Yeah. Yeah, they do need some more building, some more love to be shown, but yeah. Netherwing's abilities are maxed out, but yeah, I still need to farm more for her, which is what I've been doing for the past like 2 days, maybe, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy with how their stat lines are getting though, because My Day gets a lot of crit rate. It's not maxed out because he does not have 8,000 HP, but yeah, it is still pretty good. And because of this team, we were able to. Not this is not what I wanted to show you. No, which one? Yeah, I wanted to show you that we could finish Pure Fiction with maximum stars. So, yippee! Yay! I was very happy that we could do this. Forgotten Hall, not much else to say. We are still kind of stuck here. And also AP Shadow, AP no, I cannot even go past I cannot even go past 10, I think. No, not 10. 11. Like 10 and 11, I cannot even go past like 2 stars with them. So 12, I think I tried, but like it's not an achievement, I know, but it's something that you can like get through. I feel like that's an achievement for me. Anyways, I know it's not necessarily like a big thing, and with a little work and like decent teams, you can clear them. But yeah, this was the first time I could finish Pure Fiction ever since I started doing it. So, hello, hello, welcome. So yeah, that's just a quick update on how the characters on the account are looking. So yeah, and now I will be changing POVs to Miss Firefly over here. And we are going
Can you
to
stay
be
here a little longer in this
finishing the Farewell Penacony mission today. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of Penacony to start.
How beautiful!
That wasn't at all creepy how all three of them said it at the same time. Anyways, so yeah, we are getting closer and closer to starting Amphorius, which is the new region or planet or whatever we want to call it. We finishing Penacony in 2025 is crazy. I know, but the thing is, I stream once a week for like 2 to 3 hours max, and there's a lot of stuff in the Trailblaze missions. Some of it is filler, which we could do without. I do have to say that some of it is filler that we could do without. However, this is the pace I've been going, and I would love to like speed it up a little bit, but at the same time I don't want to like there was a time where I was feeling very frustrated with how hello, hello, welcome, welcome in. Thank you for joining. There was a time I was very frustrated about wanting to progress faster with the story, but then I felt very, how do I say this? Um I didn't feel very motivated to actually do it. And then I felt very hmm I felt even more frustrated. Oh, yeah, sure. So I felt even worse about not being able to progress with the story, and then it took all the joy and enjoyment out of the whole thing. So I'm not trying to rush it if it's possible. This is not where I have to go. Wait, yes, this is. Huh? Do I have to go in from the side? Base anchor? Yes, yes, I had to go in. So yeah, I don't want to rush it because I do want
Is
to.
that him?
Yes, that was the
Huh.
Trailblazer. That was
Vanished in the
us.
blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Yes, we are. What are we doing here? And where have I stopped? My train of thought is like a jumbled mess right now. Yes, we are here and we have to ask around the Bonajade for the Bonajade exchange. Listen, IPC's people have all arrived. Okay. Okay. Pawn shop, yes. Harmony Festival opening has been reassigned. Yes, we heard about this.
What
Oh,
happened to Penacony? The Charmony
yeah,
Festival
sure.
has really been...
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
I think we will have to talk to Robin here.
By
Yes.
the way, there's one more thing.
Yes.
Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony.
Is it just me or is this kind of quiet? I think I will have to. Can I? No, I cannot adjust it here. I will need to adjust it later though, after we get out of this dialogue.
Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right?
Yes, we
I
are
heard she
talking about
offers
that.
special services there.
Yeah. What kind of special services are
I've
we
marked the
talking
pawn
about?
shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Oh, thank you. That's
Lady
very
Bonajade.
helpful.
I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf?
It might have been.
Come to
But yeah.
think of it.
Excuse me? Yes, no wonder. I'm going to bring the master volume up so that we
She
can
disappeared
actually
after mentioning
hear.
that she was going to meet with the Genius Society.
Mm-mm.
I wonder how things turned out for her.
Okay, so we are going this way then. Yes. Sure.
Inspection complete.
One more.
Nothing suspicious.
Is there anything over here? It looks like there's something here, but there's nothing. Let's go. Anyway, we're going to meet Jade here. Find the Trailblazer. Should we find the Trailblazer first? I wonder where we actually are. Are we here? No. But there's people. Let's go back. I think we ran up the stairs. So we go back out here. Is this where I came from? Oh yes, let's go. So I think Trailblazer ran upstairs. Maybe we can find him. Ah, yes, there he is.
If I win,
If you win,
your chest is mine.
that's one way to phrase that, sir.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Nice, that's cute. That's cute. That was just a small little like interaction, but that's very, very cute. Let's go find Jade. Let's talk about this pawn shop first. It's downstairs. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I saw that they changed both the male and female Trailblazers VAs.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch.
Hello,
How
Jade.
should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Okay, so we are going with Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
That is a very bold statement, Miss Firefly.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
That is not nice, Jade.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Because that's kind of what
Well,
she
I've
actually
got nothing
is.
better to do anyway.
So,
I'll do as she says and see what happens.
well, not really money lender. She basically deals with a lot of stuff. One of them is money. So, let's talk with some of these customers. Stacy, hi.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game.
Mm-mm.
I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Let us see. Oh, we are actually doing the minigame here. Origami Bird Clash is a match 3 battling game where you have to match and clear fruit within a certain number of moves and increase the Origami Bird's combat power. Combat power difference. The opponent's HP is reduced to 0, you win. So it's basically match 3. Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. Each cycle has a limited number of moves, and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. Okay. We can do this. This as well. This. And... oh, that's a double. Nice. Was that enough? Yes. Let's go. Exit.
I won? I actually won!
You did.
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era
Okay.
for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
I wouldn't really be proud of that, girl, but you do you, I guess. Also, treasure.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Okay, so we met Stacy. we have to go this way and then go through this double door and this double door and talk to Dell. Oh, like the computer?
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Is this a love confession?
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning.
Is this a love confession?
How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Dell?
Well, will you go out with me?
Aww.
I will.
Okay, that's very cute.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true.
It was your wish to go out with Dorothy?
So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, that's an interesting point there, but also treasure. Wasn't
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
the gray-haired one?
Don't look around, just focus on your drink.
What?
Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that him?
Hylas, what are you doing? My boy, what are you doing?
Chirp, chirp.
My boy.
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
Yes, everyone is staring
No,
at you.
It's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
What is he doing? Oh my god, my boy. Wait, no, not upstairs. I have to go back here. Mr. Walker.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you.
He's doing his best. Of course, I love my boy. He is doing his best.
How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos.
That's a lot of years.
You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Let's go. Walker hangs up the phone, and a drop of fuel seeped out from his deep metal-constructed eye sockets. Those were the tears of an intellectual.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
Yes, they did.
But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean?
I
should go back and ask.
Yeah, I still don't really get it myself, Firefly, so you are not alone in this. I'm just as confused as you are. But that's not surprising.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That
Okay.
I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family.
Yes, yes.
He was head over heels for Dorothy,
Mm-mm.
who wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy.
Oh.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
And this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about when I said Jade is the devil that you make like a deal with, and you are left with nothing.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy,
Mm-mm.
a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships.
That's not great.
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
And how did you manage to do that? Like, are you some kind of omniscient? Omniscient? I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. It's a pretty big word. Like, you're some kind of inter-astral cosmos being that can just do that?
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
Oh no, was that even
As
worth
for
it?
Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime.
Mm-mm.
But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral.
Oh.
In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Oh no.
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires.
Isn't that like just taking advantage of the weak and gullible? Like, that's not a great look. If you ask me, these are not like actual good deals.
When people see others' desires get fulfilled,
Mm-mm.
they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool.
And what is that?
And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
Oh no. She knows who she is. She did this to a child? Technically not. Tapeshi are like childlike humanoid beings. So, they might be relatively young, but I'm pretty sure that Dell and Dorothy are definitely not children. Probably in their young adult lives right now. At first, I thought Pepeshi were children as well, but yeah, they are not technically children, but they look like children.
I'm not surprised.
Me neither. I'm pretty sure, like, Jade knew from the beginning who Firefly actually is.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors,
Hmm.
just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh no, so she was given this sickness. In case she went rogue or something like a failsafe. But that's very rough. That's very
As
rough.
for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans,
Mm-mm.
so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter,
She
a living
is.
being named Firefly.
Yes.
Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
That's rough. That's
Are
very
you
rough here.
suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
Not very reassuring if you ask
I
me.
see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case.
Okay. And what is the case then?
Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other.
Mm-mm.
It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
It's like a found family, actually. Like, I know the Stellaron Hunters seem to be the not really primary antagonists, but they were one of the antagonists and set up as one of the baddies that we have to fight against. But the more we hear about them, or at least the more I hear about them, the more I don't know if reasonable would be a good thing to say here, but the more like compelling their stories are, because they really are just people clinging to each other, not really clinging to each other, but they are kind of like a found family, and they seem to have their own agenda, sure, but yeah, I do enjoy the whole Stellaron Hunter
Just as the
vibe
10 Stone
here.
Hearts follow Diamond, you
Mm-mm.
follow your own leader.
Yes.
I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stone Hearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room.
Yes.
If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Pierpoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk? and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall.
Simply put, you and I are the same.
How so? Because that is a very strong. What's the word that I'm looking for? But that is statement. Yes, that is a very strong statement. How so? Do you explain it to us here?
However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like a preview of the other stone hearts because we have Jade front and center. This is Aventurine and Topaz. And I do believe like the diamond is obviously diamond. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in preview here. A lot of people are excited about this guy, I think, from what I saw around the fan base. A lot of people are very excited about this guy.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends.
Mm-mm.
And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
Yes?
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
Yes?
So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void.
Interesting. Okay. So that I was not ready to hear the Stoneheart lore here, but that is very interesting. So the cornerstones are pieces of the Emanator of Preservation.
Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith.
Mm-mm.
For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Very interesting.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Well then.
Lady Bonajade, I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
And there goes
Turns out,
Mr.
the meeting to
Walker's
decide the future of
memories.
Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the
Mm-mm.
Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Yes, and we stopped trying to get to the, origami birds. Chat with the guests, definitely. If it is Boot Hill, I see an Aventurine. Nice.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
I do believe you.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero
Look
of
who
the
is
Astral
here
Express.
indeed.
The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, you're here too.
It is I.
Long time no see, friend.
What are you guys whispering about? Do you always compliment everyone you meet, Aventurine? Why are you on the IPC side now, cowboy? These are very fun.
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Speaking of Aventurine, now that we are looking at him, I have no idea still how he managed to come back from Ajax. Like, he got transported to Oblivion, or whatever you want to say it is. I'm not sure right now. I kind of forgot. He forgore. But yeah, I have no idea how he came back. Well, technically he's not actually here because this is like a hologram or holographic visage of him, but he's back apparently. And also, I'm sorry. I had tuned in to the chaos that was Aventurine's VA's polling session for Dr. Ratio while his rerun was running, and it was just so entertaining. It was so funny. Like Aventurine's VA, one, very attractive man, very beautiful. Two, his voice is great, as we can hear from Aventurine. And also his reactions, like the crashing out, it was just hilarious. Like it was great. It was very, very good entertainment. So I believe he has like a VOD on YouTube. So if you want to check it out, I do recommend it. It's a great pick me up.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the
For
family
what?
intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival.
Oh,
It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
I'd like to thank you for all your help in the battle, cowboy. You sure left in a hurry, Aventurine.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening.
Mm-mm.
Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this.
You did, yes.
While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
He's definitely talking about Acheron here, but yeah, it's understandable because Aventurine is not an emanator. He is, well, technically with the stone heart and the cornerstone, he was holding the power of an emanator, but definitely not at the same level as an actual emanator is.
No problem.
Thank
If
you,
punishing the
Bluetail.
wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya?
Will do. What were you guys chatting
Forget
about?
it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
Excuse me, I will have to go AFK for a second. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. I totally didn't catch anything that Hill said, so let's just read it again. Forget it, I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider, head of marketing development, and this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the marketing development department and the strategic investment department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud.
Interesting, okay?
Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Spicy it is. I hope you guys have fun at the festival,
Thank you.
though.
And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Aw, that was nice.
It's time to let down our hair and enjoy ourselves on days like this. I hope you can enjoy yourself to the fullest, oh great hero of Penacony.
Thank you, Bootil. Oh, I can collect something here. And here as well. Anything else? Let's see who can we talk to. We talked to Bootil and Avery. I do want to talk to some of the friends. Find a seat. If I talk to Dr. Ratio here, I hope it does not start. I think.
Ah, yes. I remember you.
You
Your
better-
performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Adequate. Okay, thank you. Thank you,
No wonder
Doctor.
that gambler likes you so much.
I didn't know you were here too.
The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors.
Yes?
Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take
Yeah.
advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you rate adventuring?
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
I thought you were going to make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning.
Well then.
The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded.
Yes.
With the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild.
Okay. Pop off. Like that was very much scientific study level of knowledge. Bibliography included. Like thank you, Doctor. I hope you have fun at the festival.
Then you'll excuse me.
Yes, I will. Bye-bye, Doctor. Who else can we talk to? I do want to talk with everyone. But I think with this, I'm just running in circles. there's a room in here. Yes, I just went around in a circle. I hope it doesn't start it if I go in here. And I can... Oh, yes. There's an indicator here. That's topaz. Anyone upstairs? Anyone in here? No.
Excuse me.
Got it.
I think we have to talk to Topaz, but I just left the room where I could talk to Topaz. I am directionally challenged, guys. I'm sorry. Look at my little buddy just currying right next to me. It's very adorable. It's got a little sun head. Very cute. Hello, Topaz.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been
Yes.
long, and yet here we are again. How are you?
Numby. Numby is so cute, guys. That tired. If that isn't the mood. Life is wonderful as ever.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt.
Yes,
Cutting
yes,
down
we
the Oak
did.
family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Oh, thank you. I wanna ask you a question about that transformation. Are you also able to transform yourself?
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone.
Yes.
Right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different.
Yes.
Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Okay, so now I'm feeling the lack of story questing and Trailblaze continuances. Like, this is probably something, well, not probably, this is definitely something that happened in Belbog after the Trailblaze mission, but I did not do it because I moved on to work on the Trailblaze mission. As I said, I really enjoy doing the Trailblaze missions, but I do feel the lack of context to some of the things with it. But I do not want to force myself to be doing a lot of things at the same time, because then I would not be able to remember anything, for one, and I would lose the motivation and the joy in it. So I'm just keeping at my own pace, as I said.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up.
Okay, so you just said the same thing. Okay. Oh, I guess that's why Dr. Ratio didn't, like, stick around so that we could talk with him. First of all, Lady Bona Jade, hello, but...
Make sure you keep it safe.
Pressure. And we can collect something here. There's the drawer. Okay. there's a puzzle as well, but I do not want to do that right now. So, Lady Bonajade.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bonajade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Avery. My name is March 7th. My name is Sunday? I'm not March 7th. I'm Avery.
What
Hi.
a unique name. So, mister, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
That's a very hard question to answer. Make Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Revive Akivili. Those are interesting choices. The CEO, I'm not sure if I want to be a CEO. If you ask me, that sounds like a lot of work is entailed with that. Make Nanook bow down to me is probably something that the IPC cannot do. But it is very interesting to see here because we heard from the Stellaron Hunters that we are to actually confront Nanook and fight him. Which is crazy if you think about it, because they are a god. They are an eon of destruction. So crazy Dio. Revive Akivili is also something that they probably cannot do, but let's go with Revive Akivili.
Oh, this is your wish.
Lady Bonajade doesn't even blink. You are guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
No way, this is the endgame already? I'm
To
listening.
fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What
Well,
animal?
It's a two-legged animal, with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Okay, so she's playing a prank on us. Hopefully there are scissors on this.
May fate bring us together again, mister. May fate bring us together.
Yeah, that you're just saying the same thing again. Yeah, so she did take it as a joke. We are going to the main banquet hall, I think. And no, we're not.
Treasure. I want to make something with it. But what to make?
It sounds like there's a bird chirping. Is it calling out to me? But I don't see any signs. I could not read the whole thing. Yay. Collect. So this is definitely not where I needed to go. I see a friend. I see a friend. I see a friend that has beaten us quite a few times. Are you guys seeing the same thing as I am? Are you guys seeing take the elevator to F1 poop deck? What? Is that a typo that's been left in the game? Because that's crazy. Sorry, sir. I will take that away from in front of you. Treasure. Uh, anything else here? Probably not. Then let's just talk with friend. Hello, Argenti.
We meet again, my dear friend.
Yes.
Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My
Aw.
most sincere regards to you.
Sincere regards to you too, dear friend.
Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle. Such is the true mark of knightly grace. I
Aww.
have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil, though the tale bears a tinge of regret. You have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Adrilla smile upon you.
I do love Argenti. I do enjoy his character very much. He's very himbo, if you if you will. He is very beautiful. He is very gentle. I do like him. Yes. The Omen of
If an
Evil?
admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness. Truly a matter of deep regret.
I mean, I guess you can say that, because he was trying to do good. He was trying to make Penacony better and help people, but with the wrong setup. Like, tools, maybe? Or the wrong things. Why were you not there during the final battle?
I'm ashamed to admit. Anna's dream was too realistic.
Aww.
I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast.
Oh no.
I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. His voice and smile were too vivid.
That's understandable.
I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending too much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet, I wish for Adrilla to remain my beacon. A banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty.
I hope you had fun at the
Thank you.
festival.
Then may the beauty always be with you.
Thank you, Argenti. It's nice. It's nice to see, like, the characters included here when we are nearing the finale here.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Firefly!
It's really you!
Yes.
I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
Hello. You
Yes,
saw me?
it's just, I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
Sure. You walk and talk with Firefly and stop in your tracks when the view becomes
Two
more
murder
extensive.
cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who dreams of creating a paradise in place of the Eons. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation.
I wouldn't really call it vacation at this point. Like, it was just work. Like, that was the work of the Astral Express. So it wasn't really a vacation,
It's a
if you
good
ask
thing that
me.
you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems.
Mm-mm.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
Probably yes. But I don't know where our next destination will be.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze.
Yes.
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on.
Yes.
That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
It's nice to see the antagonists get humanized, because we did see parts of the IPC as well and the Stellaron Hunters as well be more human, like not just this is the bad guy, don't like him or don't like them, because that would be easy to do. And then even though you tell them, they tell you not to like them, you will like them because they are hot, but that's besides the point. But it's nice to see them more human, to see them strive for something apart from the like collective goal that they want to achieve. No wonder you were interested in investigating the watchmaker. Looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Yes. Initially, I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department?
Yes.
Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price. But
don't take the deal. Those IPC people may have ulterior motives. Did you take the deal?
no. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I don't even remember what that was all about, so... But you shouldn't have lied to me in the beginning. Like... I know it was easier to get closer to me that way. But you have also apologized already, if I remember correctly. But it might be a little foggy already, so... Anyways. No problem.
It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me,
thank you.
Hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
Goodbye, Firefly.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
Let's see.
Let's take a seat here. Everything
Yes.
is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk?
I have talked to everyone, I think. So, let's wait for
Forget
the
it.
opening.
I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
But first and foremost, it has been more than an hour since we started streaming, so do take a big stretchy stretch. And drink some water, because hydration is very important, so... I'll also take some water and drink it. Let's go. New message from Firefly. I got it all handled. Don't worry, I didn't do anything rash. I've hidden myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. Huh?
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Let's wait and see.
Wow! It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Where is Miss Robin? Miss Robin!
Miss
Right, Chloe, to the window!
A pop star has arrived.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
Aw, Robin.
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular.
Yes.
Thanks to the efforts of everyone, the celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar.
Yes, it
the
is.
very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause.
Yippee!
What makes this festival so uniquely significant?
What
As
indeed?
is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker?
Yeah.
In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary, the father of Penacony, Mikhail Char Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Yes, Nameless mention.
In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Yes.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
We haven't even been mentioned yet. Our trailblazing spirit is unparalleled. The Express crew would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for you. Yeah, we haven't been mentioned yet. But yeah, she was talking about the name.
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
True, that's true.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh,
Aww.
I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager
Wow.
appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
I was not expecting that.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
Aww.
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
Aww.
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Oh no, Sparkle. Gotta go. Thank you for this stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you had a pleasant time. See you another time. Bye-bye.
There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for the plot payoff. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Of course. Of course. No, Sparkle had to do something. We've got a problem. There's an imaginary neutron bomb on the ship. Keep reporting about the bomb. It's all thanks to that masked fool. Miss Sparkle will explain the situation personally. Explain. You're good at reading the room, I like that. Alright, down to business. Is everyone flabbergasted yet? Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated already? No. No, she was right above them. Boot Hill! Argenti. So, why is the bomb timer still active? Actually, all credit goes to our brave hounds. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them one by one. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her fingers to the bone, pressing through a whopping 100,000 buttons. She spent a whole 48 system hours on it. Oh my gosh. That sure is hard work, I guess. All the other things you could have done with this level of patience. Your appreciation is received, of course. It was still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help Mistress? Please. Please, I want to read the messages. Please. Please. Robin, stop typing. I don't read fast enough for this. Please. Dr. Ratio, okay. Okay. So now that I can read. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent luck. Anyway, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. You bright-eyed people will surely find where the real bomb is hidden. Good luck. How many? Don't panic, we'll deal with this together. Everyone, please don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for evacuation. But we'll still have to rely on you all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams. But the blessings of order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty bound. The IPC will lend our aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Let's go.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Let's look at use function. Okay, so that's going to be R. Miss Sparkle thoughtfully marked the location of 5 of 999 imaginary neutron bombs for you. She's just too kind. Where are the rest of them, you ask? Just take a few strolls around on this luxury airship. Okay, so one of them should be around this way, apparently. No, not this way. No, it's here.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb.
You're not very good at character design. Bombs are playable character design. You're not very good at bombs are playable characters now.
Fine. I'm now the bomb demon then. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, I'll count down from 5 and then explode. 5, 4, 1.
Where's 3?
Did I miss a number? Oh, so it is. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I mean, Bomb Demon Doll has never learned how to count. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really haven't learned.
This constable door finally falls silent. You open it up, more like tear it apart, though that sounds cruel, and uncover its true nature, a mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. Okay. New message. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which one would you like first? Bad news. Okay, Black Swan. The bad news is I found 131 bombs. The good news is none of them are real bombs. The masked fools really know how to pull a stunt. Don't worry, process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The bloodhounds are hot on the investigative trail. Keep up, everyone. Okay.
At least I made some progress. Gotta keep working at it.
Yes, we gotta keep working at it. Let's see. It's going to be on the other side. Right about here. This Firmer doll is a Sparkle lookalike. According to the book, a compilation of Sparkle vocabulary in modern and contemporary times, the term Firmer was first coined in 2005 AE on the Sparkle planet in the Sparkle star system. Its original meaning is fluffy. Nowadays, the inhabitants of Sparkle planet often use Firmer specifically to refer to plush dolls. In other words, Firmer doll translates to fluffy doll. It may sound peculiar, but considering its Sparkle origin, it actually makes a lot of sense. Okay? The Firmer doll is staring right at you. Can I dismantle your bomb? Stare back. Continue to stare back. It would be quite unsettling if it actually blinked. It's just an ordinary plush toy. Can you really expect it to utter a single word? If you don't speak, then your silence equates to consent. Keep staring at it. It must be pointed out that this doll has no suspicious features at all. It exudes from within an aura befitting of a firmer doll, not that an imaginary neutral bomb. Which means there is no need to bother it anymore. It makes both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. It's best to promptly put an end to this farce. Okay. That gum wababoo. I keep on. Bootail, never change. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. And that's after I got help from the hounds and that man with blaster had. Okay, so that's Dr. Ratio. Who knows when we'd find them all if we looked for them ourselves. That's a shame. Knowing that fool's habits, I'm afraid we are going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret, the beauty will guide us. Okay. Next one should be... Is it around here? Yes.
We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. Got your
Are you now?
pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn.
I just need that bomb in your hands.
Bob. Drat. It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case.
Yes?
We found a
Okay.
hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results show it's a red herring.
Yes?
The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be the key to exposing Dr. Boom.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not catch anything
trust in your deduction.
that you just said.
Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding one?
Do I have to...
Correct answer!
It's you.
You're good, gray hair. Your mind is pretty sharp. Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a prank I've craftily set up. Hurry, time's running out. You better find that real bomb quickly.
Okay, we found 3 of the ones that have been shown to us on the map. Yes? My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade the Drilla with sincere conviction, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Argenti is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Let's go. Next one should be... up ahead here. Right over here. Yes. Let's go.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often use this name in film credits.
Mm-mm.
If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading man of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only
Yes.
allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
You're the one who made Sunday a villain. What about the action scene where Acheron had to escape the family? What happened to Robin's journey of uncovering the truth? You may want too many storyline transitions. You have way too many storyline transitions.
It's all my fault for being duped by the masked fools. The screenplay was written by someone named Miss Sparkle. She said
Yes?
she graduated from Sparkle University's film directing and screenwriting program, so we instantly hit it off. Who knew that there was no such thing as the film directing and screenwriting program at Sparkle University? In fact, Sparkle University isn't even real! Ah! Sparkle, since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kill yourself for spending this whole time listening to me prattling on, after which we will part ways. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with the beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up and look for Dr. Edward.
Okay. The harmless chatterbox Blushdoll bows affectionately to you, blowing you a kiss before bounding away, vanishing into the depths of the cabin with joyful leaps. Update? The IPC Special Investigations team is wrapping up here. We found a total of 329 dolls. Let's go. No bomb. I dropped this update with you guys. Even you guys can't do anything about it. Holy forking shirt ball. I love you, Boot Hill. Never change. This is going to be a killer. Don't give up. We're so close to 999. The express crew is also about to be done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the evac team now. Good luck, everyone. We are so close, and I do believe it's going to be right over here at the helm. Yes.
Hello, I'm a bomb. There's still some time before I explode, so you can take a look around first.
I don't want to. I'm here to defuse you.
Defuse? No problem. Executing self-defusing program. This won't take long. Now playing Never Give Up, Never Surrender by the trending superstar Astrictly from the Epsilon 12 system.
Astrictly. Never give up, never surrender. I do wonder what that might reference.
Oh, hang on. Penacony's family have not purchased the rights to this song. We can't play it here. How about this? I'll recite it for you. Next up, please enjoy a recital of Never Give Up, Never Surrender.
Are we really getting rickrolled by honkaistarrail here?
Oh, aha! If you ask me how I feel about you, don't tell me that you pretend not to see. They will never give you up, never make you sad. They will never give you up, never make you cry.
Yeah.
They will never say goodbye to you, never tell lies to hurt you. Praise, aha!
In the year 2025, we are getting rickrolled in Honkai Star Rail. Great. Love it. After the almost tearful exclamation of praise aha comes to pass, all that's left in the doll's mouth are those lingering echoes of an irritating cassette tape. Turns out that it isn't a bomb after all, but a vintage tape recorder. So there was no bomb, actually. Good news, we found the remaining 172 dolls here. But they are also just dolls. What's going on? Girly pulling a fast one on us? Long time no see, everyone. Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her, and so she's had me deliver a message. Why are you here again? That's Miss Sparkle for you. She doesn't need an invite. Alright, enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says this message is super important, so listen up. There are actually 1,000 dolls, and it's not letting me read. Please. Robin? Robin, if you start texting us, I will not be able to read everything. Okay, thank you. There are actually 1,000 dolls on the Radiant Feldspar. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided she will to be magnanimous. She will give the coordinates of the final doll with the bomb to everyone. The time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to hurry up, eh? Something major's going down if you are slowpokes. Robin, I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection over Penacony has been rendered useless, do you? Hurry up and move out, world-saving heroes. Everyone, don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget.
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
It's only a matter of time. And patience, this is. But we are hurrying as fast as we can. If the transitions let us. Let's go. It's time to defuse a bomb. Is that...
Oh, by the laughter. To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. Honestly, my dear.
Enough talk, let me defuse the bomb.
Keep your shirt on. Oh, I'm on to you. This evil city has fallen. If you wish to defeat me...
Wait. Did I just skip the transition? Like, did I skip the story and found the actual bomb? I was not expecting that to be the actual bomb.
Life is not so fragile.
That's why I was
as you wish.
like spamming and skipping the dialogue here.
Through my blood, burn it all.
Boom.
Watch closely.
Support here, I guess. I really was not expecting that to be the actual bomb.
You two will head to the netherworld here.
Boom. We don't need to summon Netherwing to do this. Did I just skip? The sheriff doll lets out a long sigh, and with its exquisite acting, feigns death. Unfortunately, the imaginary neutron bomb isn't here. Okay. Okay. So that wasn't the actual bomb. Okay. For a second, where are we going? Are we going to the pool deck? I think that's the pool deck. Which the game dubbed poop deck for some reason. It's still wild for me that I see.
Is that Firefly?
Yes, that
28
is.
minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
Okay.
You're here!
Yes. You were also summoned here by the masked fools? No, that's probably...
Masked fools? Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
We have met Firefly before that. Like in that interval. Like that time period. So she would have said it to us. That's definitely Sparkle.
7 minutes, 52 seconds, 20
The sweet dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique. as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Then we'll just have to find that person.
It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly.
There are still many people on their way.
You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation.
Are you sure about that, Sparkle?
The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but I have found a note inside the doll.
A virus has been planted into this imaginary neutron bomb. Particularly Memo Keepers, especially Black Swan, are advised to stay clear otherwise. Exposed individual's face. Banana, yeah. She means business. It's true. Try to be there.
I don't know
yeah.
what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end too.
That's it. There's no other way. Miss
Actually,
Sparkle.
There might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams.
I'm confused. Like, the way they made Firefly act here, it really gives off major Sparkle vibes. But with this, it's very much Firefly. Like, why did they, if it is actually Firefly, why did they make her act so out of character?
I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
What's your plan?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar.
Okay.
I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
And what about you, Miss Firefly?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely.
Maybe.
At present,
we'll see about
this
that.
is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you. Though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
That is true.
At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Aww.
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
Sparkle.
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways.
Aww.
Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
Aww. That was beautiful. That was very beautiful, yes.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life.
That was very beautiful. I think that really was. I just don't understand. Like, it kind of broke my immersion. The part where, like, when we found Firefly by the pool, the way they wrote her dialogue was very out of character, and I really, really thought she was Sparkle for a second. And then she, like, turned around and, like, in a snap, she was Firefly again. Like, what do you mean? But that really was very beautiful. And I still can't really, like, put my finger around it, but I do not like Sparkle at all. I do not like her. Like, Aha and the Path of Elation is about enlightenment and, you know, reaching better, like, bigger heights and stuff like that. And I have no idea. Like, she had a plan, but I don't really understand what the whole thing with the masked fools was. So I don't know. Sparkle is just rubbing me the wrong way, in all the wrong ways, actually. Like, some people like her. I don't really. Which might be an unpopular opinion, but anyways. Acheron?
Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year.
Mm-mm.
And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night.
Yes.
The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom.
Exactly.
Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
Hello, Acheron.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
We've come to say goodbye to a lot of people, actually. We've come to say goodbye to the old Nameless.
A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Ship of Fools. That's an achievement for sure. Monument? A monument for 3 nameless. The heroes' names are etched nigh illegibly across small steels. Bid farewell.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony?
And yet we managed to do that.
But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
A toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Oh, my heart. My heart. My heart. Oh, this game. Bid farewell to Gallagher.
It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too?
Yes, that really happened.
Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure.
He really did help us a lot.
At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough.
Yeah,
And his
exactly.
loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
Yes. A toast to you as well.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound, to the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
That's a very March way to say that. But yeah, that's very cute.
If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
That is very cute. And I guess we do have one more or 2 more people to say goodbye here. We do have Micah. Coming up right here.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Almost.
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
And we are here.
In the end,
The Watchmaker.
we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started, just like a clock's hands that turn round and round. The start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The Trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Yes?
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
Time will wash away everything, so treasure the present. One day our stories will also be a part of the past. You are almost sentimental today. I do not want to joke this away, because this is like, to me it's very meaningful when March is this thoughtful. Like, I do understand what she's trying to say here. But yeah, one day our stories will also be a part of the past, and time will wash everything away, so we have to treasure the present.
I know, but the thing that I can't get out of my mind is the present. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like,
Go ahead.
when you're reading a book, if one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
I could understand, but I still feel mixed too. No matter what, that's a very hard to accept. Yes. I could understand, but I feel mixed too.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special.
Mm-mm.
So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
Oh, Marge. You are really going for my heart right now.
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The Trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
I did joke about it, like I did jokingly put it in the description and also post it on Twitter with the waiting room, but like Penacony is the friends we made along the way, and that's the whole thing of the Trailblaze and the Nameless, that what's important is the journey. It's the friends, it's the people that you meet, it's the things that you get to experience, and the sights that you get to see, and the good that you did during your travels. It's the travel, it's your path along the silver rail. It's the trailblazing experience is what matters, because it builds your life, it builds you as well.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Of course, but like you are going to the wrong person. Dan Hung does not like to joke around. And it's not really necessary.
It's never a bad thing to reflect.
Mm-mm.
One day we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony.
Yes.
Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I do want to... Oh. We entered a child's dream, which I do need to... actually discover? Not discover. What's the word?
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I do have to, like,
A while longer.
get through. But yes, that was Mikhail. The hound stands by the side of the old man, its head held high as if basked in its former glory. It gazes at you, its solid form dissolving into the sticky memoria, and its eyes retaining a skeptical glow. Even after the hound has disappeared, if if you want to get rid of its case, you may need to locate its whereabouts first. I guess that's something that we can say, that we are not going to be missing Gallagher for too long. We will definitely meet again. At least I hope that's what it means. And we also have a little statue here for him as well. But let's say goodbye to Acheron and then hop on the Astral Express and see where our next adventures takes us.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony?
Yes.
Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
And I hope you do. Will we ever
meet again? The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again.
Aw.
But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
Have we ever met before?
Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
For as long as we know, the player, it was. But what if that wasn't an illusion? Or, with this as our first meeting, we can consider our next meeting to be a reunion.
That's right. What matters more is not who I am, but what we have done together. This story will forever be etched in my heart.
I should be on my way now.
We both still have our own paths to walk. So let's forge ahead. Hopefully, if we meet again, it'll be beneath clear skies.
Hopefully.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in
Oh,
Penacony?
it starts it again.
Ah.
Oh, well then.
Because
I
of the
do want to
Self-Annihilator.
see what this option
What do you mean?
gives us.
It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self.
Mm-mm.
What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
Regardless of the significance, I think we can go on and on with this prompt. So, for right now, I'm getting kind of tired. I will be looking at this offline. But yeah, regardless of the significance, we'll live in the present.
That is true. Our memories make us who we are. And all memories originate from the now. As for the future, it's already taking root in the now, isn't it?
I should be on my way.
We still
now.
have our own
Yes.
paths to walk. So let's forge ahead. Hopefully, if we meet again, it'll be beneath clear skies.
Goodbye, Acheron. Yes, so I will be checking out the other options later on by myself because I am interested in what Acheron has to say, but I do want to finish Stranger in a Strange Land here and end today's stream. Aw, poor Pom Pom.
There. Chin up, Pom Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Back to the bickering. Back to the bickering.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
What happened?
Hey, you're finally back. We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying.
Oh no.
I've never seen Pom Pom so sad before. The conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad.
Oh no, Pom Pom.
Just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel.
Of course, Pom Pom. Of course.
That's right. Pom Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
Aww.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out.
Oh no, poor Pom Pom. They were so excited to learn about the Nameless who went to Penacony.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three Nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every Nameless who has boarded the Express.
Aww.
And value every journey shared with them.
My heart.
Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Pom Pom said we might run out of you.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every Trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine.
Okay.
But, because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
2? That seems kind of crazy. We are actually like doing trailblazing though, or like I don't understand the math behind that.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least you'll be an adorable ice cube. Falling leaves must return to their roots. Um,
How
I guess.
about we shove you back in the space station's computer then?
Of course. I deserve that, yes.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The two nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen.
Lushaka was the home world of Mikhail, and I believe we have voted to go to Lushaka back in the Dream of Order.
As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Black Swan.
Everyone, we meet again.
Hello, Miss Black Swan.
Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
I knew we were missing someone. Yes, we did make a deal with Black Swan.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
The Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon, especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
That is one way to look at it.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
I mean, it should be, technically, because trailblazing is all about discovering new things. And I guess places fall into that category.
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land. Amphorius.
Amphorius. Yes. Amphorius mentioned. Let's go. So we do know that's going to be our next destination because the Amphorius quests are already out.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
Jade?
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Oh, it's... Please don't do this. Please don't. I have a feeling. Let me take a look first. But I do have a feeling that it started the new... Why does it do this? Please. honkaistarrail, why do you do this? Oh, wait. Let me... Is this still a part of this one? Oh, okay. I think this is still a part of this quest. Yes. Okay. We are good. We are still sorry about that. We are still in the quest, so it did not auto start the next one. So, yeah.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm.
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
If you are willing to accept.
Robin?
Let's see.
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which
Yes?
is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. Ah, a word of advice for you before we part ways.
Yes?
A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Interesting. Okay. Visitor verification. Boothill has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Boothill when you return to the Express. Also, Robin. Let's go. Sparkle. I'm sorry, I could not hide it. But yeah, Sparkle as well. Also, Black Swan. Argenti. All who waits. A new venture on the 8th dawn. Excuse me? Okay. Items obtained. To music. Thingies. And we do have... Not this one. I do not want to miss out on this one because we did miss out on the adventuring one. That feels so cool, don't you think? Okay, oh. Just leave me alone, please, Sparkle. Please. I don't want Pom-Pom to get the wrong idea. Think you can mess with me? Well, you just stepped on chewing gum. I'll stick to you forever. By the way, Miss Sparkle hasn't even revealed her motive yet. Aren't you curious? 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 Not really. Like, that would be a lie. I am curious, but I do not like Sparkle though. But explain. Do you remember the prophesized 3 deaths? What's that got to do with you? Who knows? All I can say is that someone paid a hefty sum to hire Miss Sparkle as the director at Penacony. Seems like it's a friend she made while gaming. The client told Miss Sparkle to make sure the 3 deaths happen in the safest way possible. So, a friend she made while gaming, that's Silver Wolf? Okay, the plot thickens. In return, they share their script with Miss Sparkle. And what happened next? Well, a smart cookie like you can surely guess, gray hair. However, Miss Sparkle isn't some control freak. She let the actors decide how the story would unfold for themselves. Surprise question: did you press the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle gave you? No, I didn't. I don't remember, to be honest. But no worries. Since more than half of the actors pressed the button, the third death went exactly as planned. She soared up in the sky and set off the most epic fireworks Penacony had ever seen, giving a grand finale to this beautiful dream. Let me read that text! And she herself was safe and sound, happiest ending ever. So congrats, gray hair. After all, you're the one who made the call and actually saved that Firefly girl. And that means Miss Sparkle will get paid as promised. Oh, by the way, to celebrate that successful grand finale, Miss Sparkle has decided to share another secret with you. What is it? You know what? Actually, Dr. Primitive is a huge fan of bananas. Uh-huh? I have a feeling that this Dr. Primitive guy, the Dr. Primitive has been like already like actually popping up here and there in the story. What? I think there's one more thing that we can do here by the ending of the quest, I mean. But I want to check out where we can do
Nice.
that. I'm not sure where it is. So I'll just try and take a look. But discuss with your next trip with the others is seeming to be the next Trailblaze mission. Okay, we have to go to the party car for that, so... Is this it? Is this it? I have no idea. That's a guest book. We don't get the guest, like, we don't need the guest book right now. Pom Pom? I'm sorry, Pom Pom. Sorry. I think it's this one. Note left by Gallagher. This is what I was looking for. I'm sorry. To the new generation of Nameless. By the time you read this, I will likely have gone to where Mikhail went. Oh no, Gallagher. Thank you for everything you have contributed to Penacony. It's a pity that I won't be able to witness its rebirth with my own eyes, but your unwavering determination gives me confidence in the future of the planet of festivities. Also, please say sorry to my naughty pet PP on my behalf. It suffers from severe separation anxiety, and it must feel terribly lonely without me. Please release it in the memory zone, as that's where a meme truly belongs. Life and death are merely parts of the fiction on the road of Enigmata. Just like farewells and reunions, I wish you the very best in your future journey. As for me, it's time to depart. Enclosed it is a gift for you. Dream perfect tomorrow. Gallagher. Aww. That's Page of Best Dreams. Boys graffiti. The strokes are immature, yet time has not worn down the imagery of old dreams even a bit. His faithful companion has put in a lot of effort for this. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. But yeah, that was it. That was the thing that I was looking for and trying to like, please, please, scroll wheel, work. I have no idea why my scroll wheel does this, but it doesn't seem to work. Anyways, I will stop trying with that.
Nice.
Thank you for joining today. We did manage to finish most of the Penacony Trailblaze missions. I think we have one more like epilogue kind of thing going on here, but yeah, that's going to be past Avery's journey with the game. Today we are ending it right here. Thank you for joining. Hope you had a pleasant time. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you want to stay updated with the channel, please consider subscribing. Avery, out. Bye-bye.
Nice.